Alright guys, what is going on? So we are here with the FPSG Takeover pre-show. The logo is just the first try. Hopefully we'll have a better one next pre-show. But this pre-show, we've got 3 matches to discuss. And it's the first ever episode of FPSG Takeover. I'm hoping it's going to be as successful as the first episode of Fully Loaded was this season. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the first match. The first matchup on the card is going to be Casey Walker versus Rick Morgan. You saw him get drafted on our draft edition, and he's going to be making his debut since he got drafted over to TakeOver, obviously. And Rick Morgan got drafted to TakeOver. He had a pretty successful couple of weeks over in Fully Loaded. So he's hoping to bring that success over to TakeOver against the debuting superstar Casey Walker. So our second match on the card is going to be Billy Bob Blackwell. He's made his debut already, but the thing is, it was on the first episode of Fully Loaded. Like I said, more opportunities over here on TakeOver, and that's exactly what's happening with Mr. Billy Bob. And he's going to be facing off against Johnny Jackson. He's had 2 matches already here in FPSG. He was in the Battle Royale, the same Battle Royale with Billy Bob, so they both got eliminated, obviously. Johnny Jackson went on to be a debuting Aaron Albright. And so both of these guys really are looking to impress, I guess you could say. We know a lot about Johnny Jackson. What else is really to know about Billy Bob besides he's a crazy redneck, obviously. But they're both looking to impress and have a great match and just really kick off the TakeOver era in style, I guess you could say. Okay, so our main event of the show is going to be an open challenge issued by Damien for his YouTube championship. Uh, who knows who it'll be? Harvey and him did have a run-in at Just Bring It, and they might have a match here tonight, but who knows who will accept this open challenge issued by probably one of the most dangerous men in that locker room. He has been quite unstoppable since getting that YouTube championship by beating a man who went through hell to get that title in James Dashby. And so whoever is looking to take that opportunity at a shot at Damien, I don't really know if it's a good thing or a bad thing at this point. He is pretty crazy, and whoever steps in the ring with him is going to have big guts, I guess you could say. And yeah, that is the main event of TakeOver, and yeah. So with that being said, this was your FPSG TakeOver pre-show. Not as long as the Fully Loaded pre-show, but as you know, these will continue on. There'll be some interviews from the superstars. We'll have maybe sometimes have matches on here. I have no idea what's going to happen and what's going to take place. But all I know is that these are going to get more interesting going forward. But all I have to say is this first episode of TakeOver is going to be special. Make sure you blow it up like we did the first one. Let's get some support going behind this one as much as we got for Fully Loaded episode 1. And with that being said, this is going to be the first edition of TakeOver, and yeah, like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think of the pre-show, and let me know what you think about the matches. I am out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys Saturday morning for FPSG TakeOver.